Hey there, Pisces. Welcome to your reading for the week of February 19th. We're just going to jump right in here, Pisces, and we are going to see what is going on for you at this time. We're going to go back and forth because, I don't know, why not, right? But you have this Peacock as your first card, which is kind of about shining your inner light, needing to be, I feel like you need to be more confident, or there is something here about you kind of needing to display your confidence in a lot of ways, with that Peacock. So I feel like you literally need to be peacocking, or, kind of like displaying your confidence, whatever that means for you. And I feel like it's almost like, you need to get attention. And I feel like I've said this to you a million times, so sorry if I'm just repeating myself. But, I think that, it's time for you to get attention on something. But it's very specific, that's what I want to stress here, is that I think what you need to get attention on is like how you think the world should live, right? And it doesn't mean you're like forcing your ideas on other people or anything like that. As I've always said to you, Pisces, this is about being an example. It's about, just living your best life possible. Ten of Pentacles, literally living your best life is, what the Ten of Pentacles represents. And so it says, go and do that, so that you can, inspire other people. And that is like the most spiritual thing that I personally believe that Pisces can do right now. So that's what I would be doing if I were a Pisces. So as a Pisces, right, I would be doing this here. And, it's not about like faking it till you make it or anything like that. The thing is, Pisces, you have the King of Pentacles here. The King of Pentacles represents having a skill. We're going to talk about that in a minute. And it says that you're not like pretending to be anything. You are. And I think that's what Pisces needs to realize here about whatever life you want to live. But you have to start living it. You have to start acting as if you are that thing, because you are. You have the Page of Swords. Like, I feel like Pisces feels like they're going to get in trouble or something like that. That's the best way that I can describe what I feel. I just want to get this out there, Pisces. It's like the energy I get off this reading is that you want to be that, an actor, or you want to be a famous business person, or you want to be a parent even, or whatever it is you want to be. But, I kind of get the feeling here in this reading that you feel like you're going to get in trouble, or people are going to criticize you or whatever. And I think that's the part that needs to be overcome here. You have the Page of Swords, Ten of Pentacles, and the High Priestess. Page of Swords, I feel, is saying just get curious. Just, just go and try to be something that you want to be, and see what happens. Just, kind of get out there, explore, do new things, look into new ideas, and that will probably be the best thing that you possibly can be. I do feel like someone has their eye on you, by the way. You have Page of Swords, Page of Pentacles, down to Lovers. You have this Loyal Heart card, so, I wouldn't really call this a love reading, but if you do want it, it's here. You have the Ten of Pentacles, again, living the dream, living your best life, right? And even if you're not living your best life, I feel like you need to act as if you are living your best life. Like, I think it would be a great year, especially starting now, starting like the end of February here. I think it would be great to, literally like dress for success. I think it would be great to, pay attention to your habits and all those other things, and like really develop successful habits, because your kind of like outer world, like what you express to the world, is going to become your reality. So, I would definitely be doing that. And we're not even talking about like law of attraction or anything here. We're talking about just energy, and which, could be law of attraction, but, I would do whatever you can to kind of live the life you want as much as possible with that Ten of Pentacles. It looks really good though. You have the High Priestess. High Priestess kind of says you have no clue how high you can fly, how high you can soar. She has no roof over her head, as I always say. She represents unlimited potential. It's like, yes, she represents you, Pisces. Yes, she kind of represents your intuition, mysteries, and all this other stuff. But really, she was originally the card of potential, and she was a card of unlimited potential. So there is like nothing that you can't accomplish. And, I feel you really need to believe in that and believe that. Again, I believe that Pisces is here for, the next 20 years to help people, show them how to live a better life, regardless of what's going on in the world. It's like your dream world, and I feel you need to express that into the world. With the Page of Swords, you have the Four of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles is holding on too tightly to the past. So, again, it might be time for you to release things from the past. It doesn't have to be a person. This could be people, places, and things, pretty much everything. I would look at things that you can release. It's like there's the theory, speaking of law of attraction, there's the vacuum theory that when you release things, even like things that you own, clothing that you have that you don't wear and stuff like that, that you're creating a vacuum to be filled with abundance. So, I am getting here that it would be a great time to like release things. With the 10 of Pentacles, you have the 7 of Pentacles. Definitely a change in direction. I actually think that this is pretty good for you as far as your finances are concerned. So if you're like worried about money, or if you're worried about where money is going to come from or any of that stuff, it looks to me like you're actually going to be doing okay with money. So I think that money could be improving for you here for sure. With the High Priestess, you have the 3 of Swords. 3 of Swords is like a separation, so I do feel like for some of you, this could be about kind of like going through a separation. You end with the Justice card. This is showing up in the area of the good stuff, though, so, again, if you are going through a separation, this would say to me that this is actually going in a positive direction. The other thing I'm getting here is healing. I would definitely watch your health. Saturn in Pisces, right? Whenever Saturn is in your sign, I would definitely, it doesn't like directly have to do with health, but there is definitely something about Saturn and Pisces that has to do with health, I believe. So, I would watch your health and, not to make you paranoid or anything, but I would just pay attention to your health. It's not even a bad thing either. If you work with Saturn, you get the reward. So I wouldn't even worry about it. You have this Loyal Heart card next. This is coming up in the area of the unexpected. I do feel like there could be new love coming in for those of you that want it. Page of Pentacles would be a new person. And obviously with this Loyal Heart card, it would be someone who is loyal. And, someone who sticks by your side and everything like that. So, that looks pretty good to me. Could be a water sign. You have the Queen of Cups, or an earth sign. You have the King of Pentacles here, and the Page of Pentacles, and the 5 of Swords. I feel like if you're waiting for love, by the way, Pisces, that, this right here could say that you need to completely release something from the past. So I would make sure that if you want love, that you are releasing and that you are healing as well. The Queen of Cups, she really values her feelings and her heart. And so she also really kind of nurtures herself, kind of like the Empress. So anything you can do to nurture and care for yourself or heal yourself would be a really good idea. I would, make sure you're following your heart as well, especially for those of you that kind of like want to accomplish things. Even this Black Egg card here can kind of represent accomplishment. Sometimes I look at it almost like the World card, and that's not really what it represents, but it is a card of completion. And so I feel for a lot of you, you could be working on projects, and, this is about following your heart to complete those things. You have the Page of Pentacles, which is like good news coming in for you. Could definitely be love. So for those of you that want love, I do feel that there could be a new person coming in for you here. This would be news as well. I do feel like you're going to hear news about this person. For some of you, I do feel this is a person you've already talked to. I do not feel it's like an ex or anything like that, Pisces. You have the Judgment card here, and I just feel like this could be a person that maybe you've talked to before, and maybe it just didn't go anywhere. Maybe it didn't develop past a certain point, and that's what this looks like to me. So I definitely feel there's a new person. You have the 5 of Swords here. This could be, again, needing to make a full separation from the past. I kind of feel like you're winning, though, Pisces. This card is a card of winning at all cost. He is a winner. Normally, winning at all cost would not be a good thing, but I just kind of get this feeling that people are seeing you win, or people will start to see you win here in this position. So let's see. With the Queen of Cups, you have the Queen of Wands and the Strength card. So could be attracting Leo as well. Weirdly enough, you've had Leo with me quite a few times. So if you want love, could definitely be a Leo coming in for you. I also do feel that this is talking about how you need to be brave, bold, confident, assertive. We talked about this with that Peacock card as well. And so the Queen of Wands has that sunflower, and I always say that sunflower points towards the sun. And so I feel it's time for you to move towards the sun, which is your own inner happiness. She might not necessarily know what she is doing, but she's going to do it anyway. And she is my card of learning as you go. So you are definitely going to have to learn as you go if you are building something new or working on new projects or creating something new. I definitely feel you're going to have to like practice. It's like you're learning as you go. You're stepping into a new field. It seems like to me that's kind of what I'm getting here. So you could literally be working on new projects with this card. With the Strength card, this is where I'm getting practice. Strength is a card of daily practice. This lion has its tail between its legs here, and this lion is submitting to her. So, this is something that she has to do every single day. The lion represents her inner beast, her inner critic. And again, she has to get that lion to submit to her every single day. So again, I get something about like practice or practicing something here, especially if you're starting a new project, new business, new relationship. Like don't, things are not going to immediately work, right? You have to keep trying. With the Page of Pentacles, you have the Page of Wands. Definitely could be a fire sign for sure, or someone with fire in their chart, or someone who is fiery. For some of you, I feel like you haven't met this person yet, for sure. It's like 50-50 in my head. For some of you, I definitely feel you already know who this person is. For others, I feel like this person's about to whack you upside the head and just appear in your life, literally. So there you go. With the Five of Swords, you have the Three of Pentacles. Yeah, teamwork makes the dream work. Five of Swords is fighting. So, Five of Swords with the Three of Pentacles basically says, how can you work together with other people to create success? Three of Pentacles is a card of quality work. The whole point of the card is that they have created those three pentacles, and it represents something that is of quality. Like what they have created is quality. So I would be focusing on the quality of what you're creating as well. I would also, work on working together with other people. I think that could be very beneficial for you as well with the Three of Pentacles for sure. Next, you have this Black Egg card. And again, I'm getting something about completion with this Black Egg card for some reason. I actually don't think this is the card of completion in this deck, but it is popping into my head, and I read intuitively. So I'm getting something about you completing something. I also do feel you could be waking up to your purpose here. You have the Judgment card. And so some of you could be discovering a new purpose, or you could be discovering a new idea with this Black Egg card. But the thing is I think that it's something that has always been inside of you. Remember what I was saying at the beginning of the reading. It's like, Pisces, you are something. The King of Pentacles really tells me that, and we're going to talk about that right now. But, the King of Pentacles really tells me you already are something that you want to be. And I feel that this egg needs to hatch. It's almost like you're inside the egg. You're the peacock, and you have to pop out and, kind of burst into the world with whatever skill you have. And this will have you living your best life, as we said with the Ten of Pentacles. But, again, I feel like you have to like hatch out of this egg. I kind of feel like, let's start with the King of Pentacles. Again, the King of Pentacles, he has these grapes on his cloak. And grapes in the tarot represent something that is very difficult to grow, or something that requires specific skills to grow. And so, again, it kind of represents the fact that he has the skills necessary to be very successful in growing the grapes. So, for a lot of you, I feel like you have skills that you should be expressing in the world, or that you should be putting on display with the peacock card there. It's like, clearly, yes, it's time to show off. There's no point in having skills if you don't show them off, right? I think sometimes Pisces is afraid to show their skills because they don't want to brag, or whatever the case may be. But it's like, then what's the point of having the skill? If you got it, flaunt it, right? And I feel like that's what this reading's saying. If you got it, flaunt it. You should be putting it out there. And it's not like, it's different if you don't have a skill and you put it out there and you brag about it. But if you have the skill, then no one can really challenge you on that. And I feel that there's something that you need to reveal to the world. It's going to increase your prosperity with the King of Pentacles. You have the Judgment card, answering the call. On the Judgment card, those people are in the coffins. The coffin represents their old life. Outside the coffin represents their new life. And quite simply, I think it's time for you to step into your new life. It's time for you to get out of the coffin and step into the real world here. You have the Four of Swords and the Lovers here. Again, if you want love, definitely could be new love coming in for you here. It looks like a perfect match to me. Four of Swords would be a blessing as well, so, definitely could be a blessing. This could also say that you've taken a break from love, and now there's love coming in. So if you have taken a break from love, this could be a new person that's coming in after, kind of like a break period of time or whatever. But let's see here, Pisces. With the Judgment card, you have the Ace of Swords. Victory. Big victory coming in for you. And this is a big win as well, that Judgment card with the Ace of Swords. So whatever call you are being called to is going to lead to a success. Both cards represent a sacrifice. Judgment, not really sacrifice, but they have to let go of their old life. The Ace of Swords is a sacrifice. There's a palm frond right here, olive branch over here, and it represents needing to let go of one thing so that you can have something better. So, I feel for a lot of you, this could be letting go of your old life with the Judgment card. The Judgment card literally represents letting go of your old life. With the King of Pentacles, yes, are you kidding me? You have the Four of Wands. This right here would represent like a permanent person. It could be a Taurus with the King of Pentacles, but, it could be any sign. I think that the King of Pentacles here in your reading is just simply talking about a permanent person, a person that you will be in a relationship with for life, because you have the Four of Wands, which is marriage. I feel this is something that you've been waiting a long time for with that Strength card, something that hasn't been easy to come by. The Four of Wands also is a portal card. These people are celebrating on the other side of this portal here over here. So it's like time for you to step through the portal. I feel it's time for a change. This whole entire reading is literally saying that you are leaving one life, stepping into another. With the Lovers, you have the Emperor. Are you kidding me? Definitely could be an Emperor or an Empress, take it how it resonates, whatever you're into, coming in for you, like a divine counterpart. Could be an Aries. Definitely, you've been getting fire with me a lot, like I said, which is weird, but, whatever. I always say, I think sun sign compatibility is BS anyway. I think you should just focus on finding a good person anyway. And that's that. Whatever sign it is, doesn't matter. So, I would get out there and definitely meet people. Like I said, I feel for some of you, you already know who this person is. For others, I just think you haven't met this person yet. Next, you have this community card in the area of the good stuff. So I feel like you're finding that people are very supportive of you, or that people are supporting you more. So again, you could be being supported by the people around you, which is great if you need support. I also feel that there are just like more people who want to help you in your community. So, again, if you're like working together with other people or anything like that, it seems to me like there are people who want to help you or who want to help guide you, or whatever the case may be. So I would definitely like reach out to people in your community. This could be literally, or, it could be like new people that you're meeting, things like that. So that I think that would be good for you. I think it would be a great time for you to look for new people to learn from as well. So, I would also do that with this card. Next, in the area of the good stuff, you have the Justice card, the Five of Cups, and the Two of Wands. Justice could be balance. So, again, this could be like more balance entering into your life, or you could be feeling, you could feel that things are balancing out in your life, like, again, your relationships, you could be balancing things out with the people that you're meeting, the experiences that you're having, all that stuff could be balancing out in your life with the Justice card. So definitely, some balance here. You have the Five of Cups. Five of Cups is about kind of regrets, but, it's coming up in the area of the good stuff. So Five of Cups in the good stuff would say that you are looking on the bright side of life. He needs to see these two cups, then he gets this bridge in this castle. So, it's really a card of gratitude. And again, showing up in the good stuff, it would say that you are being grateful for the things you have. And this gratitude is bringing you, a new abundance or new levels of security, or whatever the case may be. You have the Two of Wands. Two of Wands about taking the lead, getting out into the world. The whole entire reading really represents you stepping out of one thing and into another. So it really seems to me like a lot of you are kind of like leaving something behind. This could be like an old way of being, your old life. You could be stepping into your new life. You could be leaving behind old experiences and stepping into new experiences. The list goes on and on there. So I really feel that you could be kind of making changes with the Two Wands. And obviously this is going to be a good thing. So let's see. With the Justice card, you have the Five of Cups. Five of Cups could be like love, or a love opportunity, again, coming in for you, which we've already talked about. Sorry, did I say Five of Cups? I meant Ace of Cups, but Ace of Cups is your emotions overflowing, being really happy. So even if you don't want love, this could just be you being very happy, and a lot of happiness coming in for you this week. So love it. And happy birthday, by the way, Pisces. It is your birthday week. So, just it being your birthday week, your solar return could be really good for you. But I feel there's a lot of happiness and joy coming in here with the Ace of Cups. So that looks amazing. With the Five of Cups, you have the Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords is seeing things clearly for the first time. So I feel like you are kind of seeing clearly. You could be seeing why certain things had to happen in your life with that Five of Cups. It's not like you're just completely letting go of the situation. It's almost like you're seeing the truth or something. I don't really know what I want to say here, Pisces, if I'm being honest, but I get like a feeling here with this Queen of Swords. It's like you're seeing why things had to happen in your life. It's almost like it's not making it okay in your head, but it's like allowing you to release things, right here. And when we release things, that's when we allow new things into our life. And this whole entire reading kind of is basically saying that. With the Two of Wands, you have the Page of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles would be like someone new, like I said, which the whole entire reading seems like there could be a new person coming in for you. The Page of Pentacles also could be good news coming in for you. So, I feel that. But I feel like you're kind of like living your best life here, Pisces. So, let's see. You have the Adaptability card. And the Adaptability card is about being flexible and needing to be as flexible as possible, which I definitely recommend everybody try to be as flexible as possible here. I also feel that you are kind of learning how to adapt to new situations, which is also making you more successful. You have this Defense card. I think it's really important that you protect your peace, especially with that Ten of Pentacles. That Ten of Pentacles is saying more to me than just a regular Ten of Pentacles in this reading. It's saying to me that you need to live your best life, but part of that is protecting yourself from, toxic vibes, toxic people, toxic situations. So you don't really have to defend yourself. You just have to, make sure to put up boundaries. You have this Submission card here. This card says you're much more free than you realize. There's this bird in this cage, and the cage door is open. It just needs to set itself free. This whole entire reading has been saying that you just need to set yourself free, Pisces, and then you will be free. You have this Practicality card. I think that like what has always worked will work for you. So I would do what works. And, especially if you're having a hard time getting started on something as well, Pisces, like if you want to start a project or if you're hoping to start a new business or whatever, I would just do what works right now and then kind of like reinvent the wheel later is what's popping into my head. You have this Resistance card. I do feel a lot of resistance for Pisces, so I'm not going to sit here and sugarcoat it and say there is no resistance. And so I'm going to tell you there is resistance. Your job is to push past the resistance. Whenever you feel resistance, keep going. And a lot of the reasons you might be saying you can't do something are exactly why you should do something, Pisces. So we've talked about this in this reading already, about how you need to push past something. And if you do that, you will be very successful. So push past the resistance. But this looks really, really good, Pisces. I love where it's going. So just act as if, right? Because you already are the thing that you need to be. And just start doing it, start displaying it to the world. And that's all you have to do here. But it looks amazing. So thank you for being here and definitely enjoy your week.